Hi everyone, and welcome. Today we're diving deep into a recent and very controversial event in the Middle East, the Rafah strike. This incident has sparked international debates, protests, and a flurry of media coverage. But what really happened? Let's unpack the facts and explore the different layers to understand the full story. It was a regular day in Rafah, a town on the border between Egypt and the Gaza Strip, when suddenly the skies roared and tragedy struck. A missile intended to target militant groups tragically hit a civilian area. The aftermath was devastating. Buildings reduced to rubble, and unfortunately, innocent lives were lost. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu quickly responded, labeling the civilian deaths as a tragic accident. His statement aimed to quell the immediate international outcry, but also sparked a wave of skepticism and further questions. Was this truly an accident, or a failure in intelligence and targeting? To understand the context, it's crucial to look at the broader picture of ongoing tensions in the region. Rafah has often been a flashpoint in the conflict between Israel and Palestinian militants. The area is known for its tunnels, used for smuggling, but also as strategic points by militants. This complexity adds layers to the narrative of the strike. Now, let's talk legality and ethics. International law is clear on the protection of civilians during war, but in the fog of conflict, lines often blur. The question then arises, how do we hold parties accountable while also ensuring justice for the victims? This is where international bodies and human rights organizations step in, though their path is fraught with political and logistical challenges. In the days following the strike, protests erupted worldwide, and social media was ablaze with hashtags and calls for action. The global community's response highlights a growing demand for accountability and transparency in military actions. But amidst this chaos and tragedy, there are stories of resilience and humanity. Locals rallying to help each other out of the rubble, international aid flowing in, and calls for peace louder than ever. It's a reminder that in the darkest of times, the human spirit often shines the brightest. So what can we take away from the Rafah strike? It's a stark reminder of the fragility of peace and the devastating impact of conflict on innocent lives. It raises critical questions about military ethics, accountability, and the complex interplay of politics in war zones. As we continue to watch this story unfold, let's not forget the importance of staying informed, asking tough questions, and advocating for a world where such tragedies are a thing of the past. Thank you for joining me today. Let's keep the conversation going and push for a future where peace isn't just a possibility, but a reality.